What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTuberverse? I'm back again with another video. I am feeling it today. I am not gonna lie. I did a lot of that stuff, like the stuff behind me, the branches and stuff, all that, and a lot of like machete hacking and saw doing, and I'm feeling it, but mostly in like my hands, dude. Like all this soreness and whatnot in there. Oh, I don't know what that was. That was like a piece of juice or something. Well, I mean, there might be some bruising. I don't know. Who cares? Who cares? Just it's funny because I had not worked like that outside in the North Carolina heat. It was hot. It was very hot. I didn't mention that yesterday, and I still feel great about it. It was so good to just have a. I haven't gone camping in so long. It's been years. I miss it. I've been taking care of my animals. Money been tight. I've had to keep working. So there's every time I take a vacation, it's more like a stay here at home kind of thing and try and fix up the house or really try to maneuver things around to make it more comfortable for my roommate who live here with all these animals. Because the parakeets can be loud, so I'm working on soundproofing that room, especially while she's trying to recover from her surgery thing. She's going to be sleeping a lot and stuff. She's going to be on some pain meds. So, sleep is important. You don't need some birds waking you up. And so, yeah, we can get it done and everything. It's just a lot of my life has been revolving around these animals and stuff since 2018, essentially. To the point where some people think I was going crazy and trying to hoard animals and stuff. And it was very close to being that way. Let's not gonna lie here. I'm not gonna try and make a front and try and say, nah, I wasn't getting there. It's just, once you get the opportunity and you see so many animals in need, you can't help but just like jump on in on it and just, man, shut up and take my money. Let's give this thing the best we can. This thing didn't choose this life. I feel terrible for it. Let's more money. Let's get this thing fixed. Let's get this thing going. And then a lot of the times I was forgetting about me because on top of all the animals and all the money I was putting down on them animals, I actually took time to try and take care of them. I had multiple people saying, I don't know how you take care of all this. Well, it's because I didn't have a life. My life revolved around the animals. And, it still kind of does. But, I'm still doing what I'm doing. I'm trying to get back out there more. I'm trying to play more of the games I like and stuff and do things more. And so I'm probably going to get myself a Nintendo account here soon so I can play my Switch again. I am a huge fan of Pokemon because there's not many turn-based RPG style games anymore. A lot of it is thanks to Kingdom Hearts, button mashy, jump around, fling swords and magics and auto battle stuff. It's just, that was great for Kingdom Hearts, man. I miss my like Final Fantasy 10 and before, like all the ones that are turn-based. Even if it's like real-time turn-based, I still enjoy that. I just don't want to have my fighting game be an RPG game, and that's a personal thing. And that could be because I'm in my mid-30s. Obviously, that's an opinionated comment, so if you have a separate opinion, that's awesome. I agree with you on your end, too. It's just, I have a preference, and I understand why these games are popular. But, so I'm doing stuff like that. The new Marvel fighting game to come out, I've always loved Arc System Works. I've been playing Guilty Gear since it was out on the PlayStation. I've loved that series. The artwork and style, I'm an anime fan. I mean, Pokemon and anime, yep. You see, I'm not lying. I thought I was wearing the shirt, honestly. But you've seen stuff around my room and the animal room, and y'all can kind of get a guess of how I enjoy the nerdier side of things as well. Which, again, that's my opinion thing. If that's not you, that's okay. If you don't understand it, that's okay. I like going and escaping reality in my own little imaginary world every once in a while, and stuff like that helps fuel such imagination for my cases. And especially because I'm a DM a lot. Whenever we play D&D, I'm the one who's like doing the DM because I can do all sorts of funny voices. I can get real deep. Or, I can sound like a little girl. You couldn't think I could sound like that with that beard, huh? Oh, no. Oh, that was just quick examples, too. Like, if I actually warmed up and stuff, this is just, like, shooting the stuff off right there. And I actually, when I talk to the animals here, I get, hey, how you guys doing? Really high-pitched and stuff. It's just like, I have a range, a vocal range, and I enjoy using it for imagination and stuff like that. So things like that sort of stuff I mentioned beforehand fuels that imagination, lets me have my escape, especially when I'm about to go to bed at night with insomnia and your mind's running it's nice to kind of get your mind running on sort of like a fantasy setting of some sort or whatnot. I have like a lot of funny little OC characters in my head that go along with some of my favorite shows from the years in past and so on. So that's what I do to escape for my little mind stuff. So that's all fun and well. So obviously I'm a nerd, as well as being a hippie, as well as loving nature. So I'm a mess. Is this honestly what that is? I am a mess, but a wonderful mess, just like a lot of us out there. 3 people can have 6 different opinions, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually what makes us as human beings, Homo sapiens sapiens, such amazing species. Folks. Yep, I know how to talk well, good-ish, maybe. I English good. Well, thank you for listening and stuff. It's just something funny. It's not going to be, I don't know how many videos I'm going to do, but it started with like talking about my hands and aching and stuff like that because I am sore and today is truck day. So I tried to get off today as well to kind of do more with the house, but they need me at work and that's okay. And I even knew that would happen. So I'm going to have Thursday and Friday off. And what I'm going to do there is I'm going to go ham like I promised to myself. I told y'all, no one else out there is going to care what I do with that storage room that y'all saw yesterday. That's going to be the game room. It's a mess right now, but it's going to be fan-freaking-tastic. I have plans for this. And I'm going to take a lot of them blankets out. I'm going to hang them up around the room where the birds are and everything and make sure that that sound stays, isolated. Because I love my animal friends. I want to keep them. But I also love people around me being comfortable. And I love making people feel at home. So with my roommate being at home and her bedroom wall is like right there connected to my bedroom wall because mine was an old garage. So she got the master bedroom thing with the bathroom. I have my own bathroom in the hallway. So like we both win on this. It's just 2 of us in the house living here. We have guests and stuff, but then I'm used to sharing bathrooms. I grew up with siblings. So, it be what it be. I'm thankful for the situation. And y'all can see from the glimpses of this house, it's a little raggedy, but it's a loving little home. And it protects my animal friends and gives me shelter as well. So there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just thankful for everything. Wanted to give a quick shout out now because there may not be much later with the way I'm feeling and aching. And I mean, some of y'all might be able to do all that I showed y'all like with no problem. That's great. It's been a while. Mostly my hands. I think a lot of the reverberation of the machete hitting against the branches, it's caused a lot of pain in my palms and stuff. And I was a tournament gamer at one point in MVC3 era, and that kind of led to more hand issues. Nowadays, I can only play certain fighting games for so long before I'd be like, man, I got to just take a break or be done for the day. So, yeah, when the new Marvel fighting game comes out, I'm going to be excited to try that. I'm going to try and start getting into some video games again. I mean, I got no one here but me for a few more days, so I might actually stream a bit of some Pokemon. I've traded up Pokemon from early games, trained them, hyper trained, mints, everything. I love battling, and I love competitive battling. So I play both the doubles and the singles. It's so much fun. It is something I've been playing. I remember as a kid watching those commercials and everything. My parents had no idea what I was talking about when I said Pokemon. I remember my mom saw a bunch of my Pokemon cards on the counter, thought they were just trash cards because they weren't any sports cards like basketball or baseball cards or anything. She didn't recognize them, so she thought they were trash, and she just threw out like a whole deck's worth of some old cards and stuff. She felt so bad. Every time we would go to the lottery shop in Long Island, and my mom would get her lottery tickets about once a week or so. She'd get a couple of tickets for herself, but she would also buy my sibling and I a booster pack when that happened. So, my parents bought me the original handbook that I do the reviews on, and I kept it for so many years. So I'm just, I'm a nerd, and so I might do more of that. Anywho, that's the video for today. I guess it's me explaining I'm a nerdy little hippie, in a sense. Anywho, peace out. Have a good one. I'll be talking to you very soon.